So, it's been a while since I did one of these whole tiger tail things, where I just sat down, told you guys a ridiculous story about something that happened in my life. Yeah? Well, let's get into today's one, shall we? So, this is the story about how I blew up in secondary school, in science class. I didn't personally blow up, but you'll see when I tell you the story. So, anyway, I love science. I'm a real big science guy. And it was basically my main subject, like the thing I was most proficient at during primary and secondary school. So during one of my science classes in secondary school, we're in the middle of doing this experiment. The experiment was basically to boil certain chemicals at different temperatures, measure them using the thermometer, and write them down. That was basically the experiment. Always loved practicals. I had like BTech science. That shit was amazing because it wasn't just like someone stood in front of you and talked at your face for an hour. No, you actually did shit. And I mean, you got up, you combined chemicals, you experimented with various objects, you recorded down reactions, you used microscopes and shit. That stuff was amazing. So, back to the story. We were in the middle of a BTech science class, and we had to record down a bunch of chemical reactions, the heat that they were producing using a thermometer. I, for some reason, wasn't particularly into this class. I don't know why. I have no idea. But I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't just like one of those days where I was excited, like, yes! Science class, let's do this shit! I got important scientific experiments to do. Let's do it! It wasn't one of those days. I wasn't feeling into it. So I got real bloody bored. So what I did, being the stupid ass teenager I was, I took the thermometer and I put it against the flame. And I held it there. And I held it there. And I saw, oh yeah, this shit's actually going up. And I kept holding it there until the bloody thing exploded in my hands. This gained the attention of everyone in the fucking class. Everyone stopped what they were doing like an animal in headlights and just looked at me. I, of course, could do nothing but stand there with a dumbfounded look on my face as though I had no idea what the hell I was doing. At that point, the teacher screamed at me, "James! Get out!" It wasn't in like a demonic type of "get out." No, it was more just like shouty, "Get the hell out of my classroom, you idiot." So I complied, not wanting to make the situation any more awkward than it already was. Just went out of the classroom, stood in the hall for about 5 minutes. And in my head I'm thinking, shit, I'm probably gonna suffer for this one. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this. I am in serious bloody trouble. I should have just done the experiment. God damn it, James. Why? And I was like this for 5-10 minutes. I was going through all types of scenarios in my head, thinking, how can I possibly get out of this one? What's my excuse? Why did I hold it up to the flame? I thought of every possible scenario, and none of them sounded like they were good, and none of them sounded like they were going to work. Until the teacher came out. She didn't come out screaming and yelling. She just came out calm, looked at me, took me aside, and started to chat with me. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, shit. I'm dead. I died. I'm dead. And this is what she said to me. "James, I'm sorry." Huh? No, sorry. Time out for a second. You're apologizing to me. The lazy, stupid dumbass that decided instead of doing the actual lesson, he decided to play around with a lit fucking Bunsen burner and explode the thermometer in science class. You're apologizing to this guy, me. Okay, sure, why not? So I don't say any of this, of course. I just stand there, just give her a look, just look normal. Just look normal. Let her do the talking. I don't need to say a word. She is explaining everything for me. And she continues. We were meant to record the resulting temperature of the chemicals in the beaker after they had been fully heated up by the Bunsen burner. I'm sorry that you misinterpreted the instructions and instead measured the temperature of the fire. I couldn't believe my ears. She had just given me the excuse I was looking for. After me going through 1,000 different scenarios in my head trying to get out of this, she had just given me the out. So I just looked at her, nodded in agreement, said, yes, that was what I was doing. I do apologize. It wasn't my intention to make the thermometer explode. She just responded, that's fine. It happens. Don't worry about it. Let's just go back into the class. And so we did. And I went through the rest of the day thinking, how the fuck did I get away with that? Seriously. I blew up stuff in class. Boredom. I was a danger to everyone else. And I got away with it. I got away with it. It still bloody amazes me. So, yeah, that's the story of how I blew up in science class. Boredom, thermometer, fire, hot, blowy uppy, trouble, outside, 1,000 different scenarios in head. Teacher comes up with the perfect bloody excuse, and I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, that's the end of the story. Went back into the class. Nothing happened after that. Just a normal day after that. So yeah, thanks everyone so much for listening in on another Tiger Tales. Glad to have this series back on track and doing stuff with it again. It's bloody great, I tell you that. So anyway, thanks very much for listening. Be sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I don't really care. It's your life. You live it how you want to. Mate or... No, wait, mate's non... Yeah, works for both blokes and lasses. Ladies. Bleh. Yeah. So anyway, cheers very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Probably next time to talk about how I got in trouble for deleting some college kid's thesis. That was a fun bloody story. Anyway, until next time, see you guys. Take a J15 out.